What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Vic's Vehicles. So I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but you know what? It's a long winter and finally summer's right around the corner. And this is my newest toy that I hope to get ready just in time for the nice warm weather. So I was lucky enough to buy this nice, beautiful, classic red convertible, specifically a BMW E30 3 Series 325i. Now, you know I love classic cars, and it's getting harder and harder to find, old ones that are in good condition. Luckily, I was able to find this for a really good deal considering the condition it was in. The motor is still pulled strong, the transmission shifts very well, there's barely any rust anywhere, and overall, for the price I paid, this is a fantastic find. But you know what? The maintenance on this has been neglected. For instance, the timing belt, there's two stickers in the engine bay that shown it was done previously, but that was such a long time ago. And the person I bought this from owned it for a long time and they never changed it. So that's one of the first things I want to address on the engine before I start driving this around. Got to get that timing belt fixed. On top of that, the interior is pretty trashed and there's little problems, here and there, trim pieces missing. But over the next 2 months, we're going to try to fix all of those problems, and I'm going to show you guys what exactly I do to bring this convertible back to its previous glory. So let me give you guys a quick tour of this BMW before we start tearing it down. Now firstly, I want to show you guys the interior. And right off the bat, you can see there is a little bit of a mismatch going on. So the original sport seats were probably trashed. So the previous owner, he, I don't know, maybe found this black pair and swapped them in, but didn't really color match the rest of the interior. So I definitely want to get, these seats reupholstered in like a beige leather to match the rest of the interior. But while I reupholster the front, I also got to reupholster the back because, yeah, these seats are pretty trash. I don't know, like, who was sitting in the back seat and how this got so much wear and tear, but, overall, this looks pretty nasty. The one thing that is cool is that, this is real leather. You can feel it. And it was probably really good quality back in the day, but now this is just like, yeah, completely brittle, dried up. So definitely need new leather. Some other things I need fixing. The steering wheel. Probably need to get like an M-Tech or some other type of sports steering wheel. This one, you can see it's kind of looking a little grimy. Shift knob, dash is kind of cracked a little bit in some areas. We got, the speaker is kind of busted. And one thing I hate about all 3 series is like, I don't know why, but the doors are like 3 different colors. So I want to kind of fix that, make sure it's a little bit more color matched. Here's another trim piece that's missing, need a door handle. So yeah, overall, nothing too big of an issue that prevents this car from being drivable. But, from a presentation perspective, definitely need to get all of this checked out. And then some other things, you got some little paint bubbles that are popping up. Not really sure what's going on there, but, we can kind of fix those. Probably need some PDR as well. Probably can't see in the camera, but there's little, tiny dents around here. But, we'll get that fixed up as well. But, overall, really, really good condition. One thing I'm really happy about is the fact that how rust-free this car is. As you can see, the rockers and the pinch seam, it's extremely solid. Usually you see these jacking points all busted up, but this is still nice and straight, so no issues there. So that is the one good thing, is the fact that I won't have to deal with a whole lot of rust on this car. Moving on to the engine bay. Oh, and I love this clamshell hood, by the way, how it opens. So the engine bay is pretty clean. Doesn't look too banged up. The motor actually pulls really strong, but there are a few leaks here and there. And you can see like those engine heat shields. Those are pretty much rusted away and gone. That will need fixing. We'll probably repaint this valve cover, you know, freshen up the intake manifold as well. Here's one of those stickers saying it was replaced, the timing belt. And then you got another random sticker there saying it was replaced. But no worries, because we're gonna just go ahead and replace it ourselves anyways. So my plan is to just pull the entire motor and replace all the seals, all the gaskets, and anything that I can do for preventive maintenance, I'm gonna address it right now. And the easiest way to do that is to just pull the motor. I'm gonna show you guys that process, and we're gonna go through the full engine refresh before we do anything else to this car.